Here I am. I stand at the door and knock.
Hey guys, my name is Sushin. Most people call me X. Been at 180 for about 2 years now, and I'm a medical student in my last year out at Stony Brook. I was born into a very traditional Chinese family where we had the idea of always respecting your elders and doing things that would respect the family name. So for my family, our values kind of included things like being self-sufficient and taking care of, always being able to take care of things for ourselves. So that ultimately that was their definition of success, to be able to just take care of any problems that comes up in the future, whether it's financial or family or anything like that. So one of the things my parents told me when I was growing up is that nothing is for free. So anything you do has a price. So that includes kind of asking other people for help. So anytime I needed help, my parents always taught me that I have to do something in return for them. Ultimately, when I got to college and then especially in medical school, it just the burden that of kind of getting these achievements after achievements just was just too much for me. It just got really, I just felt like the whole world was on my shoulders. Like the whole family's success depended on me, and there was just so much pressure that I felt that it was just too hard to carry anymore, and I just started breaking down like little by little. And I didn't have any close friends because I just pushed and shunned everyone away. And I just ultimately found myself sitting in my bedroom studying, and it's like, what is all of this for? Like, what is the point of all of this? Like, I'm just doing this to make my parents happy, but what is there for me? It's like 4 a.m. in the morning, I'm still studying, you know? So it just got to the point where I just couldn't take it anymore. And I just realized I wasn't happy. And I was just really down and hard on myself. So the night I came to Christ was during a Thursday small group, and it was one of my first small groups that I've been to at 180. And at the end of small group, Lee, who I've barely met once or twice, decided that he wanted to pray for me. For me, that was so random because it was just a guy I barely knew, and here he was trying to pray for me. And what I felt God was saying to me was, X, everything you once believed about your life, seeking approval through merit, never needing anyone else's help, doing things on your own, that's just going to lead to isolation and loneliness. But through me and through the people that I bless and the people that know me, you're going to find true joy and happiness, and you're going to be taken on a journey that you never would have expected, and it's going to have its ups and downs, but ultimately you're going to reside in my kingdom, and you're going to develop, like, honestly, like real peace with yourself, and learning to love yourself, loving others, and representing me to others. Thinking about it now, it's like, damn. Can I say that? Yeah. Thinking about it now. Thinking about it now, it's like, damn, like God was working in my life. He put me at Stony Brook so that I could meet his daughter Janice, so that she could introduce me to you and bring me to 180 and bring me into your doorstep. And another thing I was fighting through at that time was a lawsuit had been going on for like 3 years. And then I went to small group for the first time. People prayed for me. And then like 2 years later, when I joined the men's peer mentoring group, God answered my prayer, and He had the lawsuit dropped, and it was just like crazy. It's been going on. Had been going on for 5 years at that point. And it didn't seem like there was an end in sight. We were ready to go to trial and everything, and we were preparing for that. And then this bomb just dropped, where God was just like, "Yo, taking care of this for you." And it's just crazy, you know. And like just during periods when I was going through isolation again and feeling down and low about myself and about community, God would step in again and just be like, and just lift me up. The example that comes to mind is when I was in Starbucks. I was just feeling so low about myself and about where I fit in this life and in community and in God's kingdom. And I texted Andrew Lee and Andrew Park, and they came through for me in prayers. And then I broke down crying because I realized, like, that's God working through them, and that's God's love for me, that He's putting these people in my life to help me through this journey and getting to know God and Jesus Christ better. And that's still happening through small things throughout my life, even now. And it just continues to reaffirm how great God is and how amazing He is. No filler.
Hashtag no filler. No filter, no filler.
Amazing grace, how sweet.